Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on, well actually no, the first episode I should say, or at least a continuation of a former series. Welcome to a new series here on the channel here on ESGNet LP, as we'll be following the career of Khalil Kelley. If you guys watched our original series on the main channel, that was on Madden 20. Now we brought him back here for at least for a brief time here on Madden 22, and we'll rediscover his career here, as he'll be a part of a new squad here. If you watched the last episode of the original series, you know what team he's on. Well, if you don't know, he's with Atlanta. He's a dirty bird, and he is a Falcon, and he is now going to be replacing Matt Ryan here in Atlanta as the signal caller. So as we take a look here, look at some of his goals here, and of course obviously what we're going to try to do here. I think we're going to try to do 25 touchdowns this season, just a kind of moderate, kind of middle of the road. I think we can do. I mean, also we can do it. But he's with a new team. It means new team, new problems, new situations, new outcomes. This year I went ahead and what we did was we went 1 year ahead, which we did is we simmed. We went to the Super Bowl game. I simmed it to where obviously the Rams won the Super Bowl. And then we put him in a draft class, and then we basically let the computer decide where he's going to go to, and that's how we're going to follow the series. So, he's I guess a rookie again. Just with your imagination, just pretend that he's not a rookie anymore. This is his fourth year, because when we left off for him in Madden 20, you see there a nice pass there to get the first. He was in the same time right now in the 2022-2023 season, which the season is coming up in real life. We're just trying to see see what his career is going to be like, and what he's going to be like in this game. And of course, when Madden 23 comes out, we may recreate him in a store, in a new, part of a new, whatever the face of the franchise is, or somebody new. I actually may end up doing somebody completely new. But, I've been wanting to do this for a while now, and I've been putting it on the back burner for quite some time. And for the most part here, it's been a fun series I've been putting together. I'm already a couple episodes in here already. This is not supposed to be this was supposed to be the introduction episode, but I decided we already had a backdoor episode, a backdoor pilot for it, which was episode 68 in the original series. So I might as well, let's go ahead and just get the first game here. So we are playing against Cincinnati. Of course, obviously Cincinnati went to the Super Bowl last year, had a great team, and still have a pretty decent team here about a year, after some months later. And they are putting up a pretty good time here against us. They already got 7-0 here on Atlanta. Of course, Atlanta is one of those teams that is kind of struggling here. They're trying to get past that Matt Ryan era. And of course, they picked us up in the draft, drafted us. And obviously, we're going to try to see what we can do coming up here with this in his career here. Now, I think another face of the franchises, we may end up doing other players, especially I think for my Highland Scotty series. As we see a great pass here, but unfortunately, it's going to be a flag on the play here. We'll see who this is on. Hopefully, it's on the Bengals, and if not, this might be coming back. But we're gonna do some similar to this to other players. As you see, they take out roughing the passer there. That's gonna go on Hightower. Dante Hightower is gonna call on that. So that is gonna be a touchdown there for the Falcons, as they'll tie this up now 7-all here in the first quarter, with this 3:10 left here in this first frame of the ball game. So Cincinnati goes back, and they get the ball back. They score quickly, 14-7 now. As we see another great pass there from Khalil. Of course, I try to get what I did is I got his numbers pretty similar to what his numbers were where we left off at. And then for his abilities and stuff like that, I try to get him pretty close to what he had in the game originally when we left off there. But, there's some subtle changes of his. I try to get his look down. Obviously, he doesn't look the same like he does for the original one. So, he did have some twist dreads and stuff like that. So this year I decided, let's give it a different look. He kind of cut his hair, being a little bit more professional, being a little more grown up, because he's been in the league now for a while. and you know, all that kind of stuff. So you know, like I said, this is a we could say it's a reimagine, or you can just play along and say it's a, you know, continuation of his career here now, since we're in Madden 22. So as we take a look here, as we're down by 7 so far, Falcons here trying to help us out here. As Kelley here throws this one there, that's a nice catch, and that's going to be a first down there, as they're now in Bengals territory here. They're at the 21-yard line on a great pass there. Of course, Calvin Riley and several others there helping him out here in this situation. As Kelley here now runs this one here, he's going to slide, and he makes a nice slide there. Gets himself there in touchdown, or in red zone territory now. They're on the 5 after making a nice scamper there after the play. So now 1st and goal coming up here. And we'll see what we can do here. Hand this one off there to the halfback as he gets into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Atlanta as they get their 2nd touchdown of the day here on the board. As the halfback here helps out the club here, and gets a nice block in there. Nice job from the team. And of course, the way I did this was I had a creek when I did the simulation there with the Rams and the Bengals game, the Super Bowl game. I had to pick one of the teams to be I guess the coach or whatever. And then I had to. Then once I found out where Bonds was at, or excuse me, Bonds, jeez, where Khalil was at, then I had to pick him. Like create a new character, pick him, and then get rid of the coach I had for whatever. I think I picked I can't remember who I picked, but I picked one of the 2 teams, and then from there, just started the series. Started playing this way. So. It looks a little different. I noticed too in this, you cannot see the damn standings. I don't know how you know who's doing what in your division or in other divisions there. So hopefully they will. I looked online to see if there was anything about this, if there was any updates or anything like that, or any talk. I seen a lot of people talk about it, but I don't see anywhere I can find the standings. So. We're going to have to stay close to the standings here, especially with our division, see how things play out and stuff like that. Here in this, at least in this particular mode, I noticed. I looked online. I looked at other people's stuff on YouTube, and I looked up, researched it, and there's just for whatever reason, EA just did not put it in the game. Which, you know what? I'm kind of, when I sit there looking at this, I'm like, well, not really surprised the way how they. The way they treat the Madden series here as of late. So hopefully they'll fix that for next year's game. As that's part of one of the reasons why they're not going to fix it. Cause like, fuck it, 23 is coming out. We're not going to worry about 22 anymore. Of course, for 23, I do plan on getting it. I don't know if I'm going to do an actual franchise, a traditional franchise, because if you guys notice on the main channel, I have not played, the Browns series for quite some time now. I do want to get back into it. And if I do, that'll probably be the series we'll play for a while, and then maybe somewhere late in the, the cycle of, midway through the cycle of the Madden 23 game, maybe we'll start a series midway through or something. But I do have some ideas for, Madden 23 content. Obviously, I do want to do a career mode series like this, maybe with one of the Highland Scotty players, or a player that you guys never even heard of before, a completely brand new player, and also too, and then kind of do some quick rebuilds. If you guys are familiar with my mission recondition stuff that I've talked about, and of course I got one for a soccer series here on the channel with Manchester United. It's kind of similar to that, but now in football. So I kind of want to do one for the Kansas City Chiefs, which I've been putting that off for a long time now. Ever since Madden 20, actually. I've been putting that off, but we're going to get to it at some point here. And then, just pick some other teams that I can do a quick, kind of a wrap, kind of not. I won't want to say rapid or quick rebuild, but like a kind of a subtle, like soft rebuild, kind of rebuild them for some, for a while, and then kind of I don't know how many. I was thinking maybe like a 30 to 50 episode kind of a thing, or play a couple of seasons and do that. Originally, it was supposed to be like 5 seasons or whatever I was gonna do. See how many titles I can get in 5 seasons, but I don't know. We could change it. But take a look here. We go to halftime here, and we are struggling here in this one. Like I said, we're not really familiar with this team because this is our new team. We don't know much about the guys here, and of course, obviously, I haven't played Madden for quite some time now, so I'm kind of a little rusty in a lot of when playing this game. There you see Russell Wilson, of course, obviously not with Seattle anymore, but in this version here, he is still with Seattle. There you see they're trailing by 2 scores there, by 2 touchdowns there, 21-7. Take a look at some more halftime stuff here. Baltimore and the Saints. Baltimore wins this one. Wow, 35-14. Jackson 13 of 18 for the day, 174 yards. Doesn't look like he got any touchdowns there, so it looked like it came from the ground game or something. I don't know, but yeah, it looked like he had a really nice day there against the Saints there at home. So we're it's 21-21 here as we finish up halftime there and getting back in the second half. And try to see if we can stay in this game here as we're trying to run the ball here. Now, I will say that the settings are pretty similar to the to the original series, which is default settings, no sliders whatsoever, at all. We're playing. I think the last time we played we were on all pro. We're gonna try all Madden for a bit. But I think, if anything, because all Madden gets kind of cheesy. So what I'm going to do, I think in this game we play all Madden, but I think the next couple of games we end up playing all pro, but we're going to be doing from time to time we're going to be doing the moments. So we'll start doing that because I figure that's a good way to do it, to play some of the moments, just kind of randomly, just let the game decide where we're going to be playing at, when and where on the game, and just try to see if we can accomplish, whatever we're supposed to do in those moments. I think that's the best way to do it and a fun way to do it. So it's kind of random and stuff like that. I was wanting to do the same thing for future franchise series. I've been putting together that right now in my Browns series, which here should be showing up here on the channel, if not already up on the channel. So we're going to be kind of doing that from time to time. So some games, depending on the teams, we'll do moments. Other times we'll just say, okay, hey, we're going to play, play it. I'll play the game like I normally would, playing the full game, and of course, obviously, like I do here, in all our series here on the channel, we edit it down to a highlight style, like fixture, like we have been doing since the very beginning. And as we see a holding call there, that is going to be on Darby, as that is going to put us back now here at the 19-yard line. So 1st and 19 coming up here. And I do apologize for not, calling too much of this game here. But I just want to tell you guys what's going on here pretty much. Just a little bit of an introduction to the series. And, of course, some changes here, what we're going to do here for this series coming up. And I was thinking about now as I think about it, too, when I was saying about the moments, we're going to do the same thing there in the recondition, mission recondition series there for other football series. Because like I said, I want to do the Chiefs coming up in either here on this game or on 23. And then I kind of want to do the same thing with the Bills. That's another team I'm really looking at. And Jacksonville. And actually, really, the Bills and Jacksonville are probably the teams I wouldn't mind kind of doing a traditional, classic franchise, in the near future, maybe on 23. But, for right now, like I said, I want to do something quick and easy. Put a couple episodes out there. If it works out, it works out. You guys enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. But, I just kind of want to throw up some quick series here. Kind of, if you think about it, I'm going to kind of do something really familiar towards my series there on the main channel, of course on this channel too, because we'll have one here soon if not already up. But it's kind of like the March to October, kind of doing that kind of a series with Madden. So kind of similar to that, so we can kind of speed up the process of the franchise and what's going on. And some episodes will be really, really long, where we'll probably say about 45 minutes long or so. Other episodes of the series will probably be a little shorter, or it'll be condensed down to just a couple of plays, and just kind of giving you guys my experience of what happened in the game and what my thoughts and feelings were about it. And that just a great way to just kind of move the series along in a steady pace. Sometimes, like I said, the pace will change. We'll go fast. Sometimes we'll go slow. Sometimes we'll have just a traditional kind of edited series, like we have been. You guys seen me do here on this channel or on the main channel there when it comes to football games. So, like I said, a little variation of a lot of different stuff. As you see a nice pass there as we get on the board here once again. So it's now 28-28 here as we're on our own 25-yard line here still in the third quarter, as Kelley hands that one off there, and that's going to be Hawkins there getting the run. As we go to now a 2nd and 6 coming up here. Kelley looking to defense here, trying to read them here. He's going to call an audible here. Audibles into something here. Kelley looking there. That's going to be a great catch. That's going to be a great job, as that's going to put them now a first down. As that's going to be Blake with the catch, and that's going to be a first down there for the Falcons, as they're on their own 44-yard line. So I think we've seen Kelley already, I think, give up a fumble and an interception here. So, he's had kind of a okay day back here in the series here. But we'll see if we can turn things around here. Like I said, it's a 28-28 ball game. Not much defense from either side here when it comes to just trying to stop the opposing team. But that's the NFL for you. It happens week in and week out. As we see a quick pass there as they get that one there, but unfortunately that's going to be a loss of yardage there, as we end up losing 3 on that catch. As that's a nice stop there from Bell. Puts us back to the original line of scrimmage here at 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 44. Kelley dropping back here, looks up, fires this one up there. That's going to be picked off. I think that's interception number 2. As Bates gets the catch, and the crowd here in Cincinnati are going wild, as they would love to return back to the Super Bowl, as they, of course, went there last season. But I guess if we did a continuation of this particular story of Khalil Kelley, I guess you could say Kelley last year won the Super Bowl for the Dolphins, because that's originally he started with, and won some championships there. But like I said, well, this is a reimagine, I guess you could say. As you'll see, a nice stop there from the defense there, putting their hands up. As we go now 2nd and 10 coming up here for Kelley, as he drops back in the pocket, scrambles around here. Kelley's got to get rid of that football there as he throws that one. That's the 2nd interception now, as he gets picked off again by some pressure. Great job there from Hilton, as he gets his first interception of the day here. In this, like I said, has not been a great day at all. I think Kelley might have even been hit there as he threw that one. Hilton does a great job snagging that one out of the air. And Joe Burrow coming out here, 18 of 27, 225 actually, and a touchdown here from him. So he's having a pretty decent day. But he does score, as now 42-28. Kelley now here running this one here down the sideline, as there's 41 seconds left here in the third quarter, as he reaches now 50 yards now on the ground. Trying to fight back in this one here, but it's becoming tough as Kelley here drops back again, throws this one up there. That's going to be a good stiff arm there from the receiver, but Kelley, or I should say not Kelley, but the receiver there, does a great job there getting down the field, getting the first down, really fighting for the extra yardage. So now ball on the 50-yard line here, just a few seconds left here in the third quarter. Kelley's going to roll out here, and he's going to go down the field here. Kelley going to get out of bounds, and that's going to be a great job there from him, as he's able to get down for the first down. So he flip the field here now. 2nd and 3 coming up. Kelley throwing up one up the middle there to his tight end, as that's another first down Big play there from our tight end Pitts as he gets this one in there for the first. I see Johnson on the far right, Pitts there. And we'll see what Kelley can do now this time around as he finds the receiver there. And, oh, he shouldn't have thrown it there because that receiver was well covered there. He's blanketed it pretty well. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. Kelley looking here, drops back here, flies one, throws it on deep into the end zone there. But unfortunately, Johnson cannot come down with it. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe our Riley, he has been taken out of the game. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he has a broken, I've been told here, he has a broken wrist, or broken rib, excuse me. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. So after this week, he'll be 3 weeks. So he'll be out for about 3 weeks now with broken ribs. That is not what we need to start off the season here. We already got enough injuries to last us for a while here for some other players in our team. So we get on the board here. Nice touchdown run there. We're still down by a score, as we'll see a nice run here, and no problem there. But we still got a lot of work still to go here with a little time that we have left here in this ball game here against Cincy. As nice run, like I said. Kelley has, of course, a lot of work still to go. 7:52 left here in the 4th quarter. Ball on their own 16-yard line. Kelley drops back here, fires. That was one to Pitts, but Pitts cannot hold on to it. Incomplete pass. Going out to a 2nd and 10 coming up here. Kelley rolls out to the right-hand side, looking down the field here, looking to see if he can find anybody. Looking for a block, and gets there and gets out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and does find the sticks to move the chains. 1st and 10 for Khalil Kelley and the Falcons. As now Kelley behind the shotgun here, as he is calling an audible here quickly as Kelley rolls out here, looking down the field here, fires this one up here. Can he get to the receiver? No, receiver had it, but he drops it. Incomplete pass, I believe that was to Johnson. So now we go to a 3rd and 10 coming up here, down by 7. Kelley rolls out here, takes off here, going down the field. Great speed, which we're accustomed to see Kelley in. We've seen him do that a lot in the original series, as he makes a nice run there for the first. Clock is still ticking away here. Ball on the 43-yard line there on their side of the field. As Kelley now drops back here, trying to get away from the defender here. He has to try to get to the sticks here. Throws this one up there, but unfortunately, the receiver can't get to it. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. So now 2nd and 10 coming up here. Ball on the 43 still. Kelley rolls out there. Great job rolling this one out. Finds the sticks. Gets to the 1st down marker. Gets out of bounds. And he has got 8 carries for 94 yards here in today's game. 1st and 10 coming up here after the 1st down. Nice run there from Kelley, as he's at the 47 now here in the Bengals territory. He's going to run off here and run this one here very well. Don't know where that defender was going off to. I don't know if he noticed that Kelley was running, but he did afterwards. But Kelley got the 1st down. As you see Joe Burrow and the Bengals looking here and thinking like, oh, this kid, we've seen this guy do stuff before here. We can't let him do it again. Kelley now here, 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard of the Bengals. He's got to get rid of it there. This time around, the defender sees coming off the edge there, and puts a little scare there to Kelley. 6:02 left here in the 4th. Kelley drops back here in the pocket, rolls out again. He knows these runs here are very important. He runs down the line and do a little run down the run down the sidelines there, and gets out of bounds, gets the 1st down, stops the clock with 5:55 left. Ball on the 19-yard line as the clock now ticks away. As Kelley rolls out to the right-hand side, finds a receiver, gets this one there inside the 10. I think they're going to mark him somewhere near the 5. As you see there, Mixon talking to the Bengals quarterback about what they need to do here in case these Falcons do decide to score. 1st and goal coming up here. Ball on the 7-yard line. And Kelley now taking his time here, holding this one off to the handoff. That one to the halfback there. Gets there, but there is an injury on the field. It's going to be Hubbard of the Bengals taking a knee, and there'll be a timeout there in this one. So that helps us out here, as we don't want to use our timeouts just quite yet. But we'll go to a 2nd and goal coming up here. Ball on the 2-yard line. Looks like they got all their big boys up on the line here. Hand this one off to the fullback. Fullback tries to get into the end zone there, but he is going to be denied, as Neighbors cannot get in there. Oh, come on, dude. You got to get that ball in there somehow, some way. So now we'll go to a 3rd and goal coming up here. Ball on the 1-yard line. We'll try to see if we can try to punch this one in here this time around. 4:30 left here. Down by 7. Hand this one off to the fullback. And, oh, the defenseman comes off the edge there. Nice job there from the safety bringing the stop. And that's going to put a 4th and goal coming up here. And obviously you know we're going to have to go for it. 4th and goal coming up here. 3:56 left. Kelley tried to go for it for himself, but unfortunately comes up short. And the Bengals get it at their own 1-yard line. Kelley cannot believe it. Neither can I, as they're denied in the end zone. As the defense did a great job here. And there you see Joe Burrow's numbers. 19 of 29. 247. And 1 touchdown. And unfortunately, the Bengals, they hold on to the lead. And they win this one by 7. 42-35 is your final score. Not much defense you can brag about here in this one, but a great showing nonetheless from both teams here scoring touchdowns. And I had to say, you know, not been playing Madden for too long here, especially in a series like this. It was actually kind of nice seeing 35 points being scored there on the board here on a default node, just a default setting and no sliders or anything like that, you know. So I'm humble for this loss, but now I'm hungry now for a win. So we'll see what Khalil Kelley and the Falcons can do coming up in the next episode. And unfortunately, they will walk away here with a loss. And try to see what we can do as we take on one of our hated rivals here in the NFC South. And that is the New Orleans Saints. As they got defeated by Baltimore here in week 1, 35-14. And we'll take them on here coming up. We'll take on James Winston and company in the next episode. But right now, there you see the numbers there. Wow, great day for Joe Mixon. 23 carries, 211 yards, and 5 rushing touchdowns. Damn! He was hungry. Jeez. As for us, Blake, there you see 8 catches, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. Chase there for the Bengals he had a nice day there. Johnson had a catch, a few catches there, a couple yards and a touchdown. And Joe Mixon had 1 catch for 7 yards. But like I said, what really hurt us the most was Calvin Riley not being in the game because of some busted ribs. He's going to be out for 3 weeks. Hopefully we can get him come back. That means a lot of guys are going to have to step up the next couple of weeks here to help us out and try to get our first win, because we haven't got our first win yet. So we're going to turn things around here very quickly, and hopefully we can do that coming up in the next episode. Like I said, Saints took a bad loss here. They got their first loss. Now we're going to try to see if we can get our first win and avoid giving anything up, or at least avoid giving up a win to the Saints here as we go to we take on, actually host Saints in this one. So it'll be our first home game, a home opener, as we'll be in our home unis, and we'll see what we can do against the Saints coming up in week 2. But that's it for me, you guys, for this episode, the first episode of the new series here on Madden 22 with the face of the franchise with Khalil Kelley. Hopefully you guys stick around for more, because we got plenty more to come as we start his new career here in the ATL as a Falcon. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification, as that will be greatly helpful for you, not just for me, but most importantly for you guys to know when things are dropping here on the channel. Only about half of you guys are getting the notification, so don't forget to hit that notification. If you happen to be a regular here on the channel, or if you happen to be new, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Check us out there for our social media and what's going on here. That's just another way you guys can follow us and find out when videos are being dropped. Not to mention, follow us on Twitch, as we do live stream on Friday afternoons at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central, and then also too on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central until about midnight, 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. Central over there on Twitch. And we do live stream a variation of kind of variety stream We stream a lot of things, not just games, but also movies, documentaries, sports figures, and all that kind of stuff. I got a lot of cool stuff coming up here. If you happen to be new and go over there, you'll see all that coming up. If you're an older guy, older member or follower, that's some of the new stuff I was talking about, you guys, that I was wanting to do here for the future of that channel over there on Twitch. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. Don't forget to follow us on our main channel. If you guys are new to the channel, this channel, and want to know the story about Khalil Kelley, go back to the main channel. I'll leave a link up in the eye or down below, and go check out that series from the very beginning, so you guys can get an idea of who Khalil is and whatnot. But that's it for me, you guys. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.